Alrighty, and hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Satisfactory, and this is the Satisfactory Let's Play, where the last few episodes and all of the episodes kind of sounded like trash, and I have progressively been trying to learn a little bit more every time I've done this to get the audio quality up to what it should be, and I think I've finally got this mic to sound the greatest that I could. And, you know, just get it to where it's not cutting out as often. I had a gate setting set up on this mic, and it was overly cutting everything, just making my voice sound worse than what it already does. So we'll get past all the audio stuff, and hopefully everything sounds good. So please let me know if it is. Even if you just stop by and you're here in just this bit and you leave within the first few minutes of the video, at least let me know down below if this sounds decent or not. But to go over what we had in the last episode, we set up these two miners for the quartz area up here on the kind of midway of the map, and we don't need to use that one currently. This one is a pure node, which is doing us wonders with 4 machines making the quartz crystal, and then I believe we have about 6 with 1 underclocked. Right? 6, yep. And that's all making silica, and all of these aren't going into making anything at the moment, but they are going into the depot. So that's going to allow us to craft anything that we need to handcraftable wise, and anything that requires silica building, which is a lot of glass and a lot of other things as well. So we will continue on with what we were trying to do before we closed up last episode. Before we needed to do all of the... Man, getting up this ladder is something else. Before we had to close up, which... well, I could glide most of the way down. I don't think I went over to that hard drive here either, so let's go see. We will be going back to the factory to get things done, but I would like to come over here and get things done in a different way. So yeah, we do have 3 of those big charger hogs over there, and I can't see. Well, it looks like this one has found me. And now that tree is gone. Oh, lordy. But we will throw this guy down there. And we're going to be losing some general biomass here, but that's no problem. Oh, that's not cool. Let's go ahead and just get another one thrown. This guy's gonna fight. Ugh. Back up we go, and it looks like maybe the spitter killed this one over here. Oh, I thought he, Wow, how did you... Oh, that's why they're dying. Nice. I will gladly kill this guy now. Boom. But yeah, that gas was taking them out. Go gas. Now we need to take it out before it takes us. Just got 2 little nodes here, and we'll probably have a few down below. Looks like the drop pod's right there though, so we might not. Yeah, now we have some things to pick up on the ground. We'll just have to wait for some of the stuff to disappear so that we can see everything. Ooh, that's a lot of control rods. That'll be helpful to getting a few more of the drop pods that require those to open. Let's see, some quick wire. That's going to be nice. This debris needs to clear up a little faster. But this is operational. Very nice. So we don't have to really worry about utilizing any of the new stuff we just got. And we shouldn't have to worry about anything else, but we're going to do this. Wouldn't it be cool if they allowed you to like dismantle these parts for some stuff? Clear it off the map, and that way, you know, it's kind of off. And like you just hover over this whenever the hard drive is gone and you've taken it, and when you hover over this, it grabs all the pieces that belong to the crash site and you can dismantle it, because then you don't have to worry about like marking them or tracking them, and you can kind of always figure out whether or not you've like accessed a hard drive location, or like a crash. I did not mean to throw that. A crash site. That makes sense to me. Now that other one seems to be up there, which that could be the hill that's covered with some uranium nodes. I wasn't wanting to start out by looking for some hard drives, but I don't think it hurts. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, how do we want to get up there? Probably from going over here to here. And we'll leave this up because we'll come back on this. And then let's see if we can make it all the way over there. It might be down below, but I'm not well, no, I guess it's literally right there. But there we go, there's the guy we gotta worry about. Alright, and we might want to heal. But we'll grab this steel beam and all the stuff that's on the ground here. Decent little haul of stuff, but it's all kind of looks like some basic materials. So nothing quite exciting like any turbo motors or computers, and just simple stuff. Repairs needed. Needs 6 modular frames, which hopefully we can just make those from what we have in the depot. Very nice, we can. So we just need 6 of these. Once we get that, we'll open up the hard drive. The drop pod for the hard drive anyway. Very nice, now we got 2. And taking those down isn't gonna be necessary. Grabbing that yellow slug, not necessary. That's probably a Mercer spear down there. So we'll mark it with... I've been marking them with this, even though that's like a uranium thing. But most of the time I just remember where uranium is and I don't have to worry about it, so... Oh, I guess we're off. We'll just head over here. Get back to what we were doing and get over to the factory to start putting in the ironworks again. Oh, get up. There we go. Very nice. And see, like, all this stuff is still here, so, yeah. Good luck finding if there was anything else on the ground. It's probably not. I think I got everything, but can't tell because the debris is still left behind. I only have this one tape right now, too. Cheat the system there. Oh, looks like I still haven't collected the blue slug that's right here. So we'll go do that. Maybe. Oh, no. Up. This gliding thing is finicky when you're... Oh, that's not cool. There we go. There we are. No problem. Now we just need to get back up here and go back to the base. And we're off. Looks like maybe there was another one back there, but I can't tell you. Oh yeah, and pinging while you're on this ends up closing your zip line in your hand. I don't think it should, but I understand why. Now we can get back to business. Alright, so that is powered up. We'll get that powered up. And then we will worry about sending it up to the floor above. And each one of these being normal is going to send 120. We have another 120, and then that one should be 120 as well. So we have a total of 360, which can't be transported on one belt. And it's probably good that it's not. We'll probably want to split up each one of these into their own bin to steal resources from. So let's figure out where we want to place that. And for now, I'm removing this one so that I can get up here easier. And then if I did this again, now we have a decent way up. Yeah, we'll just leave that how it is. And all of them should be right here within this. So if I was to place the holes here, we'd be looking at a situation probably putting all of them closer to this side. Yeah, let's just do that for now. We'll put them right here. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Fat finger all the buttons. Sweet. Now, if I put that right next to it, it's not going to look the greatest. So we might try for this. That'll look better. And then what we want to do here is grab the conveyor holes and put them right behind like this. And then each one of these is going to be transporting at least 120. So that'll connect into each one of those, and now we can see where we need to do all the hookups from below. And I think for now, getting some of these off of the hands will be easier. And just put those hands away. Can't remember when I learned that you could actually put your hands away, but very nice, or at least your equipment. And now we just got to figure out how we're hooking all of these up, which should be a pretty simple task. But we will run this one facing this way, this one facing this way, and then probably do this one. We can face it this way too. Yeah, this will go from like right here and curve slightly. This one will go over here. And then if I turned it, oh, I guess it's locked. I didn't realize I locked it. But if we went this way, it doesn't matter. Make that straight. And then did I use Mark II there? I did. So I wasn't stupid about it. And then what I would like to do is actually get this placed back like so. And then make sure that's about right there. I think I was having trouble with getting that to be straight last time, but that worked. So, nice. And then just like this. And then we'll be able to add some walls in here. Kind of block this off and make it look a little nicer later on. And here's all our current, what was I calling this? The buffer of things that we have in the factories that we took down earlier. But now we have all of these hooked up and running very nice. And I do have some new things that we can place in here. I think that's it on that regards. And then we can see the bus that we put in, or was trying to put in from the last episode. And that's going to come in handy. That will bring in the Caterium and the copper. And we'll probably be extending the base off a pretty good distance, like all the way out there, so that we can process it over there. And then have some iron stuff processed over here, have a copper processing over here, have the copper processing over here, and everything else. But we have the sand ore being processed that way, and then over that way in that direction should be the steel factory as well. And then this little guy just duplicates all of the alien remains that we get into the proteins and then to DNA capsules and stores up a little bit of them. And then we get points from all of the modules, or yeah, DNA capsules, not modules. Same difference, really. I need to figure out how I can, like, maybe put in an upside down ramp here. That will allow me to get up the ladder when I want. There we go. And then it's flat up here. And we'll eventually move this, so it's not going to stay here with this janky setup, but got a built-in trampoline. But yeah, now we just need to figure out how we want to start setting up an iron factory. And what I'd like to do is probably set up a boundary in which I don't want to have the factory kind of go over, and that just sets a limit on where I'm placing these kind of things. So this is the swatch for the water pipe stuff, and I'm going to do the other piping swatches down here. And so I'll probably leave the first row for like one-off building type swatches, and then the second row, I'm not even sure if I'm going to touch it, but we'll go ahead and touch this one to start, which I don't even think... I think that is the default swatch. I don't think I ever messed with it, so... Let's grab this here, and we will grab, I think, foundation primary, throw that on both of these, and see how that looks on this. I could get the asphalt, but I want a... not a very dark tone to break this up, but I want it to be close enough to the regular concrete just to make it look like a zone, which is close to white on the top. So if we go to like FA, is that going to be different enough? No. Let's go to a C level then. I seen just straight CC. I don't remember where that was. Was that at the front then? Before the numbers? Oh yeah, for sure. There we go. Yeah, so that's just barely enough to create a difference, and that's what we want. That kind of creates this little border of, like, hey, try to stay within these bounds because we have other plans for some other factories or we just want to make sure that we're leaving room for a crosswalk in between some factories, or just pretty stupid stuff like that, I guess. But we'll be setting up some manifolds of smelters and get that set up for at least 3 lines. Which means we should just need about 4 smelters each per one of these, and the way that I would like to be running these out, just for the time being, so I'm not fully connecting these up, I'm gonna do that's not what I wanted. There we go. That way I start grabbing Mark II stuff, but we will place these temporarily right here, and then that way we're not connecting to this and pulling it out until we're ready. But we will want to run this. Do we want the smelters to be as close as possible to each other, or do we want them all to be in the same line and just kind of like figure out a way to get it all in there? Do we... Yeah. Let's just get something placed down and see if we like it or not. Yeah, probably something like this. We'll see how this looks. So that right there leaves us just a little bit of room. Oh, we're not going to need 5. We just need 4. So I didn't quite place those where I wanted. Let's grab that again. And we'll just nudge this one. Nice, and then if we just nudge it a little this way. Wouldn't that be nice if you could just, you know. I don't know if things would line up as well. All right, we're gonna make this a little less complicated and just give us the room to work with. Let's put... Does this not fit well in the center here? That's weird. I don't like that. Well, if we're gonna do that, let's prefer to give us a space on the back side here. Line these up in the center of each little block. And then we'll send a manifold on down its path. And what we'll probably just do... I don't know. Let's just do what we did with the other one. Place it down and roll with it until we don't like it. Killer of progress is no progress. And overthinking everything. So. Nice, so that should... I won't need the splitter here, but gives us a little bit of room to play with. I was thinking maybe we even fix that a little more, so yeah, we would have this placed here, and this would be the merger, like this. But if I did that, I probably want to move this slightly so that it's not as close. Kind of like that. Thought I was looking at it, it was not. There we go. I just gotta place the rest of the splitters. And keep that there in case we ever increase it. There we are. Very nice. I can go there. And then we'll set up some power going in here. And I'm not going to worry about how this kind of looks at the moment. I can come back through and fix the way the power looks and everything eventually. Yeah, we'll do that. And I would like to the Mark II pole and set that up here instead so that we can run even more power lines off of it down here. Did I put, yeah I did, I put 2 Mark II, so let's do Mark 1, Mark 1. Oh, and those are connected, and I might have to make this Mark II again, but just this one. And then we went 2 blocks over, and we'll probably need to go 2 blocks again. And we'll try our best not to do a lot of clipping on this setup. Fast as best we can on the throughput. Very nice. Now we just need to set down the mergers on this side. Did I put it? Yeah, those were words. But we'll base the next placement off of these. In fact, I don't know if I did that on the mergers over here because I didn't set up the other mergers. Says it's clipping, but it really, honestly, isn't. I might regret putting them as close as they are, but we'll see. And it looks like right there is correct. Pretty sure anyway. Right there. Alrighty, now we'll get these all hooked up. And another one right here. There we are. Iron. Go ahead and copy these to paste. There we go. Used to not have a problem with that, but I think that hot fix kind of did it. Because there are some like keybind issues, and like since the copy key is Control C and like Control V, whatever the keybinds are for V and C, they're kind of like overlapping. Whatever keybind system they have that's looking for like watching the events isn't working as well. Why did I get 1 iron ore out of that? It's a little wild. Yeah, that's gonna start running. Now we need to get the splitters on this back end as well. What? Not even. There we are. So that's nice. All right, let's see. We'll take this as a Mark II. And then that's going to be doing some clipping. That's not fun. So let's do this number. Now we have all of these up and running. And we can start working on what we're going to be doing with all of the resources. Big things we're gonna need. We're gonna need the space elevator placed back up to see what we're gonna be making. And looks like we have some more iron over there that we could end up bringing in as well, that we could just get over here and smelt again and have all the iron kind of smelting in this area. It's worth a thought. Alright. Where do we want to put the space elevator? Probably in this general direction for now. Are the blueprints for 2 meter or 4 meter? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. It's just, okay. I don't remember putting the 5x5s first, but maybe I did. Yeah, we just need to grab this. And I know that these can snap better, but I don't know how that is exactly. I haven't been able to like hold control to get them to snap well. So wherever I heard that, they lied to me. Or I'm just not good at figuring it out. Okay, I guess I've got that going on. Oh, I don't really want to do some guesswork here, so let's get this in place and go right here and get this one in place, and then we can kind of just delete this one for now. I'm not sure I want that, and I'm sure I will. I'll just be taking out some of the blueprint and not actually using the full blueprint there. And then right there. I'll find it. There we go. And then we want to go over here. And then we'll try to place it over here for now. Maybe even further out, honestly. I mean, this is rebuilding the factory, so, you know, this counts. And then another one here. Oop. Keep building out. Oh, I'm running out of concrete. That'd be why. Did I say 112? Oh, yeah, okay. I thought that was like the total amount that I had. I was like, 112, that's not a lot. That's for the cost of placing it down. Oh boy. Alright. Meantime, while we let the concrete build up, we could start figuring up. We're gonna need that to build up anyway for this. Same with the copper. Did the copper stop running? Was that? It could probably only hold 1,000 in this depot, can't it? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So we just have to yoink, and then we'll be good. Sheets are good. Going in depot. Well, that's very nice. Concrete here going into a depot. Concrete over there going into a depot. I think I overclocked each one of these. Yeah. Not to its full potential though, so we might have to do that. And I might end up needing more Mark II belts. Or not belts, the power poles. Alright, let's do that up. Get a hard drive being researched. Throw that back in there. We'll figure out what I'm doing in here in a second. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Very good. Up, and away we go, maybe? Or get stuck in here. Okay. Didn't know that you could end up back here. You might get stuck. Sweet. Just making sure. And I think it's time we play around with the colors of our factory a little bit. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. So we will turn the light off. See if we can't. It's pretty cloudy here, isn't it? Get a decent view. And get rid of that. So, I believe it's this. This one's going to be the default, right? Yeah, and then the project assembly, which I'm not really sure what project assembly buildings are classified as, but yeah. We shall see. Alright, so we're going to be messing around. Let's set both of these to just a dull white color. For now, kind of get a base idea of where all of that color is going to exist. And it looks like we're getting some jagged-ish rendering. I think that might be because of the anti-aliasing and stuff that we did to some of the video. So let's see. Anti-aliasing. Let's put TSR on there. No? Anti-aliasing deals with the jagged line stuff, right? Alright. Oh, I guess it never applied. Okay. We'll leave that though. And oh. Oh, that's the method, okay. But this is the, it's on ultra. So, not really sure why that little, like, little flickering around the edges of the machines are. I'll have to mess with that. When I turn on the upscaling ordeal, it does like remove it a little bit, I think. But so I guess it won't let me put TSR on. I'm sure putting that on is gonna just make it even slightly worse. Yeah, for sure. And go back to this TAA, and then let's look at the upscaling here. And just put that on quality. It'll be at 90%. See, that does help. Not sure why, but like no more jagged edges. All right, keep that on for now. Hopefully the quality is still, you know, up to par. And that Z fighting is fun. And now what? Yep, colors. Nope, no thanks. Let's grab like a building to put down here and just have it slightly noticeable. Alright, it's not going to show me unless I do some. Wanted to mess around with some purples. We'll do full brightness. As far as the saturation goes, try about right in there. Now this would be a conflicting color with the heavy oil residue, so oh boy, it's pink. It's not purple. There we go. We'll give it more saturation. Maybe go for a very light toned. Let's see what matte looks like. It's pretty flat. Not a purple guy, but I just thought since my logo was kind of in that realm. So let's look for a neon bluish looking color. Ugh. These are all ugly. All right. Let's do the notable thing here and put it back to what we had here. And then I do like these colors. These ones are pretty nice. It kind of makes things just a bit dull. So we're going to edit these a little bit so that they look a little nicer on the eyes. Just bring a little bit of vibrance to it. Bring up the brightness, bring that back down, bring up the brightness, and then we'll give that a try and see what that looks like. So that's default, and I'm not really looking to put any shininess on it. I think that's gonna look decent. We'll touch it up just a bit. Maybe a little more saturation here. Yeah, that's looking good. And what about that secondary color? Do we want a more gunmetal approach? Make it a little darker. Add more contrast to things. Is that controlling this portion of it too? So maybe even go darker. What if I went up like pretty high there just to see what it looks like? So yeah, it wasn't messing with what I thought it was. So that doesn't look too bad. Let's give that a try. All right, so we will name these presets just a little bit. We'll just call it my primary. And then we'll call this my secondary. Save that, and then, man, if I could, I would reset this swatch. I don't know if I can. But let's go. Oh yeah, if I switch this one later on, I should have used this one instead of updating this for that floor deal. Oh well. My primary, my secondary, nope. And then we shall remove. All right, and there's our color. We're gonna stick with that for now. And maybe think about how that looks, and once we start building some things around the other factory buildings, like the refineries and stuff, and we put in the colored pipes. But this looks decent. Kind of gives me the Halo vibe of things being like gunmetalish gray and the olive color. It might be too bright on the green, but it doesn't look too bad for me. Don't want it to be too dull and just look absolutely boring. I'm also just thinking about this as I'm talking, that it totally looks boring. So maybe we need to be able to access these presets somewhere and like override them, or because if I loaded, oh, you can get rid of that. Okay, sweet, good. Yep. All right. Let's do something else. Let's make them black and yellow. Can even make them white. Let's do a gunmetal gray, probably a something in that realm. This would be really dull. Bringing the brightness up just lets me know where we're at in the tone. Because then if I start bringing that up, I can mess around with some of these yellows here. What if I switch them? Like, not what I want. So this one, we'll do 20 up here. Be like mostly black. I don't mind that. Pretty nice matte black looking color, and maybe we go darker toned on the yellow, kind of matching this. So whatever that tone of black is, or not black, yellow. So it's a little darker, some more vibrance to it. Okay, that's gonna be a hard one to replicate. Let's see. See if I can't snag a hex value online by looking it up on the wiki and then just doing a color pick. If it loads, some reason my browser, every time I open it, it wants to be slow. Going to the first site or search. See if we can't look up the smelter, enlarge the image, and then like just zoom in pretty hard. No, you all can't see this because I don't have it on the screen, but we'll color pick that yellow. Yeah, nice. just like that. See how that works out. It almost has a more yellowy or orangey tinge in it. I don't know how I'm gonna get that unless I maybe go for a shiny color. This is easier to look at. So it is a little, I mean, it's definitely off. What is this? That yellow is closer. This yellow might be even closer. Let's grab it. And go up here, place it down here. And we'll go to default. Looks okay to me. Now we're talking. All right. Time to set these up, and then we'll pull open the Satisfactory calculators and get the plan of what we need after we place down that space elevator again. Oh yeah, do a loop-de-loop. There we are. Now we have 3 lines to pull from. And we'll just be could do smelters all on this floor and then do a logistics floor up into another factory floor, but maybe not. Make all base materials down here, and then we'll do that for the next one. But gotta pull up the old Satisfactory tools and eventually start doing some planning once we kind of figure out what we need. Which hopefully we can place that down now. Sure can. Okay. Get up here. Doesn't have to be placed that well, but I don't want it to be like not on the platform that well. Looks good to me. Sweet. Everybody should have seen what this animation kind of looks like by now, but oh, why is it still got the like weapon out? There we go. Oh, photo was taken. Very nice. All right. So, versatile frameworks, the smart plating. We can do that one first. What am I doing? So, smart plating here. Need the rotors, and then we will need the reinforced plates, which the best way to get through this would be to use stitched iron plates, so we might need to get the copper wire going up here as well, which I think we get about 30 per minute. Could be wrong. And so we'll be able to do 5.625, or we could do 15 plates per minute if we keep the screws in the system, and keep the screws in this system as well, since we are not going to be doing the iron pipes per se. We totally could. Or we're going to need assemblers on all of these, so let's figure that out. Pull up the old Satisfactory tools. Alright, so we don't need a crazy amount of things going on here. So let's get that figured out. We'll need the steel over in this area, at least some of the products. And we'll get that figured out. Or what we'll do is we'll grab this coal node from down here and bring it up here for processing. So we'll figure that out. Let's just start placing some constructors and figuring out how we want to go about this. We don't have to make a whole heck of a lot. So if that's gonna go this way, I'd rather stay within the bounds here. So let's continue going this way and place these about right in here. How's that gonna look? I feel like we're gonna need to go one that way. Let's try to place that again and just double take. Yeah, we'll probably just reach to do something like that. And maybe do something like this. Thinking to place these differently on this line. And what we'll do is get up here. We'll kind of place these more like this. Which means that we can have this right there. We're gonna need tons of these. That's wild. All right. So first things first, let's figure out where we want to place some things so we know that the rotors are going to end up being... come on. Rods and these... Oh, lordy. Screws here. And then we need reinforced iron plate. And if we did this one for 15 per minute, we'd be running at about like this. And we do have, oh, we have steel screws. But we're not running beams over here, so it kind of sucks. But we do have cast screws, so that should get us through. And then we get 20 per minute. So if we want to make 2 assemblers doing reinforced iron plates, yep. All right, we're gonna need like 2 of these doing rods. Just double checking all of my stuff here, making sure that we get I didn't exactly start in the best of place here, did I? At least for all the material was being a little spread apart, but everything's looking pretty good. Just want to find me a decent factory to look off of. Helps me get a visual when I'm building these kind of things. All right, let's see. How do we want to do this? So I like the way this one that I'm currently looking at kind of looks. And I don't know if this just runs off of 120 alone, but it kind of looks like it does. So we may just need the 120 line here. So we'll take off of this input, start building what we need from that. So we'll be taking it from here, then we'll go into manifold of constructors going in this direction. We'll do something like that. Then we'll do these ones over here. These ones are going to be making plates. Kind of seems like it, right? I'm following what one of these looked like. I don't want to intuitively kind of think about it on my own, but might just be doing that. So I know that these are going to be making screws, and we'll be doing that with the cast screws. So let's copy. Well, let's try to copy anyway. Yep, we'll just go through, do it around. So cast screw, and then these are going to be making the rods. I assume, or these might be making the plates. Let's see. Let's put down the assembler. Actually, I probably would say it's making plates. Especially if we do the bolted iron plate one. Or I guess it doesn't matter necessarily, but if we have two assemblers up making plates, And then the rotor is going to take 25. And we get 4 per minute on rotors versus... So we could get 15 or 5 there. Smart plating is going to need 2 per minute. So, I mean, regardless, if we set up like 3 of these, we'll need at least 6 per minute from each. And if that's the case, yeah, we'll do that for sure. I hope, because that's 4 per minute. So that's no problem. Right? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Anyway, let's get a merger set up here. I'll put that in line with this. And then, yeah, it looks like we're going to be needing some mergers here. And then we'll merge at the end. And then we should be able to did I put splitters? No, that's a merger. Oh, that makes sense. You need to place this in the right direction. Oh yeah, constructors are dumb like that. Yep. Now that's better. There we go. Mark 3s in between these. That'll prevent any block ups. Or should. Clicking everywhere, okay. There we are. And then we're just going to be having a manifold on this ordeal back here. And if we're loading it up, we'll do it from this guy back here. Just like this. Oh, that's right. Nice. We'll just be going all the way down to the end with the splitter. Put all the throughput lines as fast as we can. There we are. And then this is going to be coming out at 120. But we will send it off. We're going to fix this. We'll make it a little different. So that these ones are straight. Let's do that anyway. Don't have to, but then we shall. Were these gonna make rods? I don't think so. I think we were gonna make something else. What we're gonna make? We definitely need more plates than screws. But are we gonna split the plate production? So plate-wise, this will make 20, and this will make 20. which will split across 2. And if we only have one assembler making rotors, then we'll need 100 screws and 20 rods. So 15 and 15. Now technically we could underclock one of these to just be probably the one that's on the end here. So we only need 20 for the rotor. And if we're going to be setting those up, yeah, let's... Can we place this here? I feel like we should. Sounds good to me. And we'll be placing these. Should be able to place them right next to each other with no problem. I think I might give them a little bit of room. Looks good to me. Alright, and those plates down there at the end are going to need to split between these. We'll place you here, so we will clear split. Split. And then this here will go... Huh? I think I do need to place these slightly different. I guess not, technically. This is what I'm looking at. Yep, that'll be nice. And then we'll take this, and this is going to be a splitter facing this direction and be in line here. And we'll run that 3 off the ground. And then we need to do the same for this. There we go. Just looking a little better. Much better than it was anyway. Now let's go back. So this right here, if we... Yeah, I like how they have it set up on theirs as well. So this is going to be producing a tons of screws, at least 200 on the same line. So, and each one produces 50, so Mark 1s are fine. And we'll want Mark 3s across all these, and I normally do that anyway. Except for like on exports that go into one merger, we'll go out of it with what we need, but... So this will need to be a Mark 3. Facing in this direction, the wheel Mark 3, backside of this guy here. Just like that. And then, let's see, I think we're doing one thing of rotors, right? So 4 rotors. Does that even sound right? Because if we do this, we get 15. If we did this, we get 5. This would need, oh, a lot of screws. Okay. We're not doing that one. Well, I guess that would mean we only need to set up one of them with it, right? 90 per minute, though. We're not making that kind of juice. So that, no bueno. Well, I guess we, like we said, if we set up 3, we only need 6 per minute. So let's see what that rate is. That's doable. So with 6 per minute, we could do both of these being rotors. And this is only going to need 36. So we could downgrade one of these. So 36, so we need to drop it down to 16, right? Gotta hit enter. So 36 plates total here. Save us some power. Yep, 36. Then we'll need 100 screws. So everything that's going in here, as long as we're producing, so we have 200. Split a cost. 3, not a good number. But let's see, rotors take 20 rods per minute. And we're making less than that. Also, this is doing 15, 15, 12.5 times 4. So 50 plus 30, we're at 80. And then 104. And then 134. So we're actually over the amount that we're producing. But this needs 100 screws, 100 screws, 100 screws. Go us. But technically speaking, we only need 6 rotors as well, so we could downgrade on it. So let's do 2. Now we're good. And that takes 50, so 150 plus the 100 we need is plenty. Right? No? 150. Right? 150. So we'll end up needing 250. And we're not making that. We'll clean that up when we get the chance, but I'm letting it be inefficient for now. But this is going to need 100 per minute, which means that we need Mark IIs. Do I want it to be shorter? No, I do want it to be like this. Okay. So just like that. And then we don't need splitter here. We do need splitter here. And then we need splitter here. And this will be transferring at a pretty slow rate, but we will try to go as fast as we can into all of these. Did I place that the wrong way? I did, I guess. So Mark III's on throughputs. It's just stupid to do a Mark I just going into those. Not really. I don't even think we need a Mark III here. Because we're not transferring a lot anyway. Oh. But we'll do that. Screw it. It's fine. Is that nice? King of the castle. And then we'll mark 3. Into there, just like so. Which is going to be making, what did I say, 36? Because that's how much we need. So 36. And nice. And then screw-wise, we needed 100. We need 50. Then we need another 100. So 250. We're not making that. $250. That would mean on one of these I need to overclock it just a bit. And we're probably going to end up needing to feed it more iron anyway. Move 270. Right. So we're going to do something here, which is mark 2. Do one more before placing another one of these guys down here. Probably after 2. So we'll place you in here just like this. We'll go out from you. Wrong. We shall. We're gonna have another 3 here, so let's do. Oh yeah, that one's full. So maybe we will go ahead and do this. Place you right here. So we got all these plates. Got all these screws. This one only needs 36, so we can also just make that a mark 1. But this one needs 50, right? So we can also make it a mark 1. Wait, am I stupid? I was thinking about screws, or the plates, not the... Okay. This one is the only one that can take 50. This one needs to stay a mark 2. And then that one needs to be a mark 2. Alright. That makes sense. And it's a little unfully efficient. So I want to keep that in mind. Especially because we're not getting the full amount of iron we're going to need. But this will allow us to at least set up 3 assemblers for getting the smart plating set up. So probably right in here looks good. If I did this, maybe. Let's actually move it over, kind of put it in a line there. We'll do that. And then we'll do that there. That'll leave us enough room to put in splitters and things. Which all of these will make smart plating. It will take splitters yet again, and we're just going to be making a manifold on the top and bottom, and we'll do that just like that's gonna look horrible, but manageable, because I could just scoot it back one. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Try to keep it as close to the tap here as possible. No, that's not what I want. Just like so. We'll put whatever plates we picked up back in here. Now that leaves us with plenty of space to make this looking gorgeous. Right there. Very nice. Oh, not nice. There we go. Oh, thought I got that one. And now we just need all mark ones on all of these. And then, like always, just 100%. Those right there. And then I should only need mark ones on all of those. Then we'll do the same by putting this here like so. And now we just need to get all of it over here, which means we should probably merge the rotors. This right here. Sounds good to me. And then this one. Rotor, reinforced plates. I have it moving at such a slow pace because we're only going to be producing 6 per minute anyway. And this will route accordingly. Because I could have fully balanced this if I really wanted to, but I don't. And same with this. We're going to be making 4 here and then 2. Then this will be we will set up something like this. Wrong. There we go. Just like so. And what do? I placed mark 1 down. Just because there we are. Kind of keeps this a little neat. And then we will make you a mark 3, make you a mark 3, and might as well. There we are. So not the like 100% efficient. I think we're under on the iron ore that we need to feed into it a bit, and then we're also under by like 50 screws. So I'll probably want to fix that here in a bit. But this will get a smart plating made for now, and we will actually try to just directly run it in. Guess I should be using my blueprint here, shouldn't I? It's here somewhere. There we go. Confuse the crap out of me. Here, there we go. Yeah, maybe I should build this one out by hand though. What? It did let me copy a... I've tried to copy blueprints like that before by just middle clicking, and it's usually never let me because it's a pain in the butt, but... There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll merge up all of these good old things. Just like so. And we'll actually face this to go that way. Mark 3, Mark 3. See how far we need to go with this. What happened? Alright, so we need to go through this slightly. Then turn this way a bit. Straight into there. Ah, it's not straight, is it? Oh, no it is. I think. Yeah, I don't know why it was like... Who knows? Now we got that done. And the factory is mostly back up. We don't have the single factories putting plates and rods and stuff back in our pockets, so we'll probably set that up as well. And then we'll keep this open to do 240 into this, or maybe even less, depending. We might split it, like do a... Let's see, this is a merger, right? We'll split here, and then merge it onto that line. Split half, and then merge this line into the next one. Going that way. Right. So, that'll be good. However... I'm going to have to go take a small break, and we'll leave you all to the wonderful music that is the disc 1. Or actually, for this one, let's buy a new disc. I have some on me. And get the awesome chop out. And we will look at the specials here. Let's see, we have 5, so... buy them all.
How did this get here? I thought I destroyed all of these.
Change suit. All right, so we'll leave y'all to that, and I will be right back momentarily. We're back. Just wanted to click on the intermission screen for a sec. This is what I meant to be using for Be Right Back, but I did not. So, need to get rid of the Be Right Back screen or just get used to using this one. But, anyways. Let's my golf cart this thing. All right. Now, if we take 120 and divide that by 3, we would get 40 added to this line, which I think would be just enough for what we need, right? Because we have 24, 30, so we have 54, right? 54 plus 12.5 times 4, right? 12.5, yeah, times 4, so 104, and then we are making 15 for, that's not right. I thought I underclocked one of these. Because this one needs 20, and this one needs 10. So I only need to be making... oh, no, wait, yeah, both of these are doing what they're supposed to. So, we'll plus 30 on the end of this. Right? Oh, helps if you type in the right thing. But 134. So let's remember that number. 134. Have that little reminder. And like I said, we will get 40 off of each of these. So what we'll want to do is not place that right there for now, but we will want to merge onto here. Just like that. And it should be fine as long as we're taking it out all at the same rate. So that will merge in. That will be invalid. Ain't that something? Straight mode, that was invalid, I guess, but now we get this, right? And then we get 40 going in that direction. So now we actually have 160 going into that. So we have an extra 30 to play around with now. Or I guess 26 to play around with. And this needs 12.5. And we need at least 50 more screws. So we're going to take this down here, make a Mark 1, turn this into rods, take this one out, and I think this is the one, oh no wait, okay, so this will just start making cast screws now, and then this one will make rods, very nice. Merge in over here for the Mark 1. Then we need to actually come down like this. Removing this one. Removing this one. This one. This one. Yay. Get that lined up. Very nice. And then we mark 3 in between here, mark 3 in between here. And we need to grab a Mark 3 belt off of this. And I guess I could rotate that technically if I wanted to. Or I could even line it up. If I did this Mark III, just like that. Now that's looking even cleaner. Wait, was that going the wrong direction? That's great, because this needs changed, which means this does. But we will need to actually get this rotated this way. And we actually just need to line it up like this. Merge it over the top like that, just set that up. Clear both of those. Grab the Mark II. Place it in there like that. There we go, now we should be doing better. And this is a merger. Wait, which is facing the wrong direction for what I want to do, which is face it this way. And then we need the conveyor lift, Mark III. Right, in line there. Grab another Mark III, Mark III, and now we should be good. And since we have 250, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all making 50, and then we'll get the power hooked up down here and get another line set up. Now we should start to see that all of these will eventually even out and do what they're supposed to. And it should be a little bit more efficient now. And I kind of like this a lot better than the old one that we had here. And we have some more iron. We should have 80 left over from this 120 line that we can add in to the 120 that is getting smelted from here. So technically, I could just have Mark II here, as long as I did Mark III's off of everything else. But this will do 200. And we have 200 iron, which I could put into a storage container right here. Kind of just matching it up with that. Because... no, that line's still moving. We're good. Thought it was on this one. Okay. Anyways. Could set up a container here that will store the 200 iron. And we could also keep it where this is going into an awesome sink if we underutilize it. But we'll need to set up some small factories here just to get the items that we'll need for the depot. Because everything that's being made here is going straight into smart plates, and I don't think we have any loss or overages. So all of these here will eventually get the 1,000 smart plating that we need. And we'll need to work on the versatile frameworks and the automated speed wiring. And that should be all for phase 2 up there in the top right. So we could start on either one of those. Automated wiring is going to take stators. I also have the automated speed wiring alternate recipe, but I don't have the manufacturers unlocked to do this one, so that kind of blows. But all we need is some copper for like literally all of this, it looks like. Minus the pipe that we need, which we can make with iron. Since we have the iron pipe recipe, so we can do that right here and get the ball rolling with that. And then what do we have now? The versatile framework, which will take modular frames and steel beam, which we don't have any like iron recipes for that, so we will have to make that in the steel area. We do have iron over there as well, so we could always overclock or pull in another node and do that. So let's stay on task with the automated wiring first. even though we'll need 1,000 versatile frameworks. Yeah, we'll do the versatile frameworks first, I guess. Let's go figure that one out. And I no longer need that 134 note on the side of the screen. Oh, that didn't save, did it? There we go. But Steel Factory should be... Oh, yeah, there it is. We're in that location. Song's a banger. And we should have... Oh. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff back on the bar here. And we're gonna do some clearing of this a little bit. Trying not to, I did not want to blow up that tree. Guess it doesn't matter now. That didn't get it. And oh, just when you think you're done. Want to see how close I could get without... There we go, without destroying the tree. Because now that area looks a little too bland. Alright, time to figure out where some of the copper is over here. Ooh, okay. A little further away than what I was hoping. But not too bad. We can get that one easily. We'll look into doing some overclocking, so maybe we'll need to set up a little factory for duplicating the little power slugs we got a hold of. And if I remember, we have a full 240 line of iron and coal coming in here, so these are supposed to produce 270, since we have 6 of them. And I'm not underclocking any of these, so what we could do is boost the coal and the iron, because I do think we're under efficient on these as well, so that's taking 60. These are doing 60 each, so I mean just these alone is 120, 120, 240, so we're underutilizing steel. But I mean these are getting full pretty quickly, and I don't think I'm sinking anything at the moment. And yeah, these were making encased industrial beams, which are fully hooked up, so that's good. And this concrete is just all going into those beams. Nothing fancy is really working here. I guess I never updated these to use Mark IIIs. That'll get those flying a little faster. And these should probably honestly start going into versatile frameworks. So what we'll want to do is we'll actually want to... why are we merging here? We probably should split here. That's the only thing that I wanted to merge in case I spaghetti lined it. And like replaced this later, so that I could use the resources from this, the encased industrial beams. So I need to switch this out. I think I can just place conveyor splitter as long as the inputs are the same, which can't match all connections. Yeah, that's fine, but you can match the out. Oh. Why is it... How do I get it to try to place in the right direction, though? What else? Delete, delete, delete. Splitter. What? There you go. It's just picky, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so how much does this need? 18. So, what is that? 36? Let's leave that to quick mass and a hell yeah. So 36 is coming out of this, but we could be sending more. So let's just go ahead. Mark 2. So now we're pulling 120 out of that. 120 out of this. And we'll keep this as a Mark 1. And if we need to, we can pull a lot out of there. And we'll need to get some modular frames being built over in this area. Then we can get the versatile frameworks finished. Yep. Where we only need 12, but we could set up 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. Because if we do 4, we split this, because each one's going to make 2. Sounds good to me. So let's see where another iron node is as well. So we need to pull in the copper and the iron, which I actually think the closest one is going to be down here. Yeah. So two normal ones, and then we have the copper over there as well. So yeah, let's go merge those in and get some factory lines set up over here, which, well, these are using 4 meters. Cool. Screw it. Let's do one of these. Boom. What even? There we are. Yeah, I'll fix that eventually. In this. I'll fix this eventually too. I kind of messed it up because I could have gone from the top of this. Right. And nope. Wrong. Yeah, we'll figure out what to do here. If I take this out and then continue up, that's going to be too much. If I 1 meter it, that'll be just right. But then that makes that look weird for now, so. For another time. Goodness. Oh yeah. So those entrances changed, but not these. Okay. Oh yeah, and limestone, but we have plenty of that where we're currently at. Let me get you up there. There we go. Getting sidetracked, but we're going on side quests. And here's what we're gonna do with this. Donk. And just in case, we're gonna donk. As always, bad guys don't look at explosions. Or cool guys. Did I say bad guys? Cool guys don't look at explosions. Oh well. And then, let's see. Any real ones in here still? Yeah. Those. Man, some of these don't want to blow up. They need to fix the breakage on these. Alright. Bye-bye to that guy. And don't really need this anymore. Grab this slug while we're at it. Very nice. And here's that iron. And then the copper should be right around the corner. Oh, we have to grab, yeah, right over there. I misclicked, but right there. Let's work on the iron. We'll get the versatile frameworks going first. Very nice. This looks good. That does not look good. Okay. Now we just do this number. Pretend it never happened. And I think we actually... use a 4 meter here. Now that's very nice. Alright, now we just need to place you down. And we will... oh, we're gonna need... yep. Need to start automating these if I get the alternate recipe. But I feel like... ooh, which reminds me, we have one in the MAM to look at. Just need 6. Oh, of course. Yep, and all of our reserves are still keeping up a little bit, so that's pretty good. The buffer that we have down below the first factory floor anyway. But that is eventually going to run out and run out pretty fast, so we'll need to get some of those back up and running like we were mentioning a little earlier. Should need 30 of these. Jaw just popped. There we are. Pretty good. Place you like that. Do we aim them both this way? And then merge here and like go up. And then, yeah, that seems good to me. So we just want to go like this. And so what we do is we do a tiny nudge that way. Will that get it like in line? Let's see actually. Ooh, kind of. So 120 as I thought. 120. So slightly off. Can I put a straight one in here anyway? Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine, it can be slightly off down here. And then... let's... oh, well, this rock's gonna be down here now. Should be like right in here where we need to merge that on. And then what we can do is vertical this up, merge that in, and then actually there we go. So that world grid was just off by just about 2 meters. Pretty nice. And then we'll just go straight up this wall, no problem. And we'll need 3. Good question. And then we just need to... so it's 1 too low, actually. So let's do that again. Watch me have placed it. Yeah. I was about to say in the same exact spot, but we're good. There we go. Now we'll have tons more iron to mess around with. And let's see, we're going to be... yeah, we'll just go down the center. We'll go down the edge here. Like right here. Nice. Now, thing is, without doing, no, we'd have to get 270, so no, no, because it's at 120. No, 240. We would need to split 30 off, so we'd have to like split 3. I don't even know how to get that number. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, let's just place this here then. Take it back. Let's move. Let's go back to this. How far away am I? So 1, 2, 3. So that's like 1, 2, 3. So I'd be right here. No, goodbye. Those looking good. Then we'll get some more smelters set in here. And we need to be making modular frames, which are rods and then the reinforced iron plating. So we could start making the, I mean, we should probably do the bolted iron plates, because we'll need more than 5. We need 6 to put down 2. Anyway. Just going to check up on the YouTube stream. So one moment and I'll be back to see what's going on there. There we go. That kind of blows. Inside Streamlabs, I didn't have the YouTube chat blown up, so Copium, I kind of wasn't aware that your chat was in there. So if you're still around, I'm happy to interact with you some more. Get some smelters going in here though. So we have a 240 line. So we should be setting up like 8 of these and making them pretty efficient. We'll place them back here. About right here should do. And then do I want to run that? Now let's save space. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to recount. I kind of made myself double guess. I'll place you here, you here. That's not it. All this stuff going on here. There we are. Now we just need to get this brought down a little bit. There we go. And once we get power hooked up to that, it will go in just nicely. And then we need to power all these as well, so let's go ahead and get that figured out. We'll probably just bring power in from over here, put in fun. Grab it from here actually, and then we'll do one like this. All right, a lot of placing stuff down. That's looking better though. trying to rearrange my windows just a little bit. Give me one moment. That way I can actually see the YouTube chat that wasn't appearing earlier for me. But no, hopefully that will allow me to interact with anybody who is watching now on YouTube. Apologies for not noticing that message a little earlier. And not much probably gonna go in right here, so we'll merge, 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 merge. Alright, speedrun manifold. I think I got the time beat. Ooh. Very nice. Now we can go hook up the power. And then we'll want to start bringing the copper in as well. But we don't have to worry about that right now. And this debris is still not gone. Coffee stain, the debris is still here. What's going on with that hotfix? Might as well just roll that hotfix back, honestly, and just like, you know, figure it out a little bit. About the only thing that was really pressing was the like floor hole panels for the fluids, and then the issues with the gas pillar gas staying around. Alright, those will start going. Let's go ahead before we put in all the constructors for what we're doing. We'll get the copper over there so we don't have to come back out this way. Figured there'd be at least a guy over here. There we go. There he is. Get the temp node removed off the top of here. Things are pretty productive today. I like this. Alright, let's do... Do I want to go a little lower than that? Probably. Can I go up in any location? Not really. Yeah, that looks great. Put in the Mark 1 miner, or Mark 2 miner. Don't know why I said Mark 1. Might not even need this. And we're going to be merging from the grid up there. So let's go figure where we need to start placing all that. Alright. So with that being there, if we come out like somewhere right in here, so we can do something like this. And then do something like this. See where we line up here. So, yep, nice. We will put you two there, and then vertical from down here. Nice. We'll do that on both of those. No real reason, but no reason not to. And then this is going to be 120. Only need a Mark II belt. Just like so. Nope. One higher. Had it right the first time. And then we'll run the power from over here. Wire's too long, so we can just do something like that. Then we get that up and spinning. And then we'll put... Oh, I did put it up way too high. Okay, hold on. I don't know how to remedy that. Oh, did it again. Straight. Oh yeah, that's better. And we'll do this little thing over here. Whoop. And get you going this way. Forgot to keep changing. I've changed that to be a Mark II. And if we decide to add more lines to this later, we'll just do this. There we are. Very nice. Then how do I want to do this? Straight through the pole. That's what's gonna happen. We'll move that pole, maybe. Don't really care where it's at right now. I do care that Mr. Bean is going to be in the way. And then we shall go onto the edge here. There we are. Now we'll have some copper coming in this way. Nice at the pure 120 speed that it can. Guess I never set these up to start smelting iron. Fun, fun, fun. And the pasting stuff just likes to have issues all the time, so I love that. You kind of just gotta spam it and hope that your keybinds work. Very nice. All done with that. And now we just need to get the copper factory in, so we're going to... I should have brought it all the way across on the end, I guess, but we could do that over here. And we'll get it running... I mean, it'll look stupid for now, but let's just... Could also just port it under from here. And do something kind of like this. See if we can't get that to work out, huh? And then I do have the ceiling mount, so I'm curious if that's gonna place or not. Oh wait. Yeah, Mark II, Mark II. Mark 2. Very nice. So that'll come through on the bottom, so we're being clean up top. Up, up, and away. Come on, get up, up, up. There we go. Very nice. Just like that. Now we can pull this from over here and not block all of that traffic. And then we'll do this number and bring it all the way back there. Place it just like that. And then yeah, we'll go right here. And then we'll go somewhere like right in here with the smelters. So probably just plan from here. So we have 120, which only needs 4 smelters. So we don't need much. Just honest work, and we'll get that running pronto. I can place that further back. And decide whether or not I want these to be placed here. Yeah, because I can run the beams. Awesome sauce. Guess I could place these closer to each other. No problemos. Splitter. Copper. There you go. As long as you're in the air, I guess you can paste all you want. Otherwise, it's just like, how about no? I didn't think about that. That's fine. It's good to me. And then just got to get this hooked up to power. So we'll take this. I'll place here, and we'll place here. Go merge, 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 merge. Back to this. Throughput lines as fast as we can get them. Now we got copper. Now we got the iron to do what we need over here in the steel factory area. And we got tons of steel cased and those. We got those. For style frameworks, we're gonna need tons of those. So we'll get that figured out. We're going that way with it, and we'll bring it across. So we're going to need constructors galore here. We have 240 going into this, so what we should be doing actually here is going into a storage container. Yep. And then we'll go from the storage container into some more stuff. So that's 240. Which should get us 240 per minute here. And that's a lot to work with. So could bring it like split here so I can use more of it, but then bring it underneath and bring it over there in line with that, because we'll end up needing... I guess we need the pipes that are right here, actually, for versatile. No, we don't. What do we need? We need beams. And then these need pipes, right? Yeah, no. Yes. For stators. So, go over there. And or we make iron beams, because I think that's what we said we were going to do. So, conveyor splitter going here at a... If we do a 270 rate, we'll get our 240 a minute. Might as well. And then what we're going to do is put the conveyor lift hole here. And we'll pull... We'll set this up to do 120. And that's what we're going to base whatever needs to happen over there with the iron for now. And see if we can get by with that. And if we can't, then we'll come back and we'll update that to Mark III. But I do need to place the other floor hole to know where we're going. I feel like I should. Okay, right there is as low as I could go on that. Start turning down the music. Hopefully that still picks up pretty well on the desktop audio. I don't see why it wouldn't, but just worth a mention. Alright, so this might as well start storing up some copper here. That way these machines can get their fill and become fully efficient. Oh, and that placed in a good spot too. Not quite center, but that's right on the edge. Good enough for me. Let's see. We want the iron to come up. We could move this out further and have it come onto the backside here. So let's put that there for reference, and then place here. That should give me enough room, right? If I did that, then logistics, grab the floor hole, and then we were going to do a Mark II line, so we shall go in like this. Very nice. Then we shall put this belt back, get our 120 copper and 120 iron. So I need to find where that's going to be and how I want to do this. Could come straight back this way and then over. I think that'll be best. So we'll grab these Mark II belts. And we just want to make our way over where we need to. Just going to be right on the right side of this. Sweet. Might as well place this as far as I can because it's not going to reach for sure. And then go ahead and place the Mark II lift like so. And then finish that up. Get to hide that belt nice and cleanly. Wasn't even thinking about doing this before when I was thinking about it, so glad we can hide some stuff, which we probably should have done with the entire belt line on top actually, but who cares? And then place you back in this. Then we'll eventually get the 120 a minute started in here. All right. Constructors. We need constructors for cables and wire and plates and screws. So we're going to set up one constructor line over here for the cable side and the wire side. Or I guess, yeah, we'll just go further down. So yeah, let's just place you there, place you there. Oh, no thanks. Don't know how many I need, just placing a decent amount down. Alright. I do have copper, so I don't need to do iron wire. Because it would do 22.5 versus 30. So we'll do 30. How much is the automated wiring going to need? Needs at least 20. That needs 8. So if we did 30, we'll have 60. And then we're going to need a constructor. Come on. Place in front of this. Just like so. And we'll get a merger placed here just in case. But yeah, this will make cable, which needs 60 per minute. So yeah, we will need just to be a little faster. So wire, wire, cable, perfecto, and then we'll need another one making wire just to use wire. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll use 30. So this is going to use 15, 15. And we have 30 being made here. And we could use some over here to just... Oh, no, wait. We already have the... Yeah, what am I thinking? So we'll just underutilize the copper stuff for a little bit. And then to make room... I guess I don't really have to worry about making room for the iron, because we'll just put it in place. And then good old Mark II belt. Wire, wire, wire. I probably need even more wire, because assembly-wise, right, we need stators being made. So stators need pipes, wire, and we'll eventually make the engines and the stators over here anyway. But we'll make this more efficient probably in the next stream. I'm going to try to wrap this up and get off here soon. But 40 wire, so we'll definitely need another one set up for wire. And then if we're going to make excess later, we might as well set up another and another. No. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I set this one up? 5. So we have 75 there. If we did 6, that'd be 90. I guess I could go ahead and use the full 1. So let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have this whole thing that is going to produce wire. Why? Because we will use it. And for sure end up utilizing a lot of the motors and other stuff later. What? Yep, that's what I wanted, game. Thanks. Again? Okay, reposition. Nope, hold up. Wait a minute. Bada bing, bada boom. And then if I reroute this copper to go underneath, then I can put the other constructors going that way. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Reconfigure this. Let's go this way. And then just like that. And then we're gonna end up having these extended that way. Anyway, so let's just get out more of that. There we are. And then we'll run this under the ground. Which is just like this. And this. I was about to say I should be running out of where this gets placed right now. And then I need to remove this, and then just go straight from here into that. And now we're golden back on that train. Very nice. All right. What? There we go. And this. Keep that as is right there. Cool. The copper should start to come back in. There we go. I should hold it up for a bit. Then I'll need to start placing down on the power lines. Very fun. Let's just put these going down the center, and then that should make this a little better for us. So I'll go here. Where do they place it? in the position I did. Because it should, I guess, go like right here. I think that's... Does it look wrong? Ah! Okay. Much better. I'll do this. And then this. And if we need to upgrade any of these to a Mark II just to get the power lines going on the other constructors, then we will. Hello, wire. Hello, wire. Hello, wire. Alright. So, random assembler gone. Cable. We'll probably need more cable than this too, so gone, gone. Eric Hernandez, gone. Oop. Okay. We'll figure out what ones on these machines we need to start making into cable before too long. And we do have the iron going behind here as well, so let's go ahead and start setting those up. And what I want to do is get this in line going this way, just like so. I don't know if I'll need this many, but I'm making this many. Aha! I'm fast. Alright, cool stuff. I like that. I mean, you can get one closer. I feel like that's how far they are. Yes. I know I'm gonna need like every bit of this. Alright. Sick. Yep, I figured. So we'll just run it back down like so. Sort of clean this up with Mark IIs, but you know what? Don't care. Alright. Gotta figure out what these all are gonna make and how I'm gonna do it. So we could dedicate all of this modular frames. Right? Rotors need rotors, which we can make out of complete copper, and we're going to have wire to do that, so we'll be doing it that way, so we don't need rods. Stators just need, like we said, pipes and wire again, so all components for a motor can be made out of the same components. Which basically means the only thing we need to worry about is going to be those modular frames, and then eventually probably the heavy modular frames. So we're going to need at least 12 rods and 3 plates each, which means we're going to need plates, and if that's 20 each, let's make 60. which will be hear me out. Right, maybe. That's 5.65 though. This is 15. That makes sense to me. Because we just need 90, right? So this is 20, 20, 20. Right, so we just keep going up. 80. And then we get this guy doing 10. Now we got 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 80, 90, yeah. And then we need 250 screws, which means we need probably a whole hell of a lot more, well, 15 times 5. 15 times 5 is going to be 75. I could do that in my head probably, but I'm not the greatest at math, so what ifs. And then we'll need... We could feed in some additional beams to make alternate screws, because that would be 5 for 260. That sounds pretty good to me. So we could just make some extra shite down here. What do we need for modular frames? We need rods? Yeah. So we're going to make rods out of the rest of this stuff. So there's 15, there's 15, and there's 15. And all these take 15, so 15 times 8. I'm not doing that math in my head either. 120. Woo! So, now we have 90 plates being made, and we'll get the screws made from just running a little bit of the beams down here, which means what we should do with that is send it to the end of this line probably, and then we can build versatile frameworks and automated wiring down here on this side. I'll need to get the merge lanes in for plates. So merger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Go this way. Go this way. We don't have to put one down here, but I will. It's decided whether or not I actually truly wanted to or not, but I did. So 3 line, 3 line, 3 line. Oh. Is that a perfect 10 to that? Because heck yeah. And then the rest of this should be making rods, which is going to be 45 rods. Sounds like a good number to me. And we're going to be making 15 plates. So with 15 plates and 45 rods. Oh yeah, modular frames, not so we can make... Whew, we can make a lot. So we can set up 5. Ish. What was I gonna do? 12, yeah. 45 divided by 12 is gonna be nearly 3, so we'll set up 3. We'll set up 3 assemblers to make some modular frames, which just takes the reinforced iron plates, so we'll need to get the beams over here like I was mentioning. And we'll just route like 60 frames, so we're gonna want another splitter. Or no, we don't need another splitter, we just need to come off of this side and just take 60. Take whatever the lowest amount we can get off of this really is. So do that, and then we'll route it underneath to the end down there. Or do we? We could just do all the iron stuff. The modular frames go this way, pipe them down, Then go back across. And then merge those. Oh no, I'm gonna have beams anyway. So we'll need to split beams again. Okay. Let's just get figuring some numbers out, I guess. Get some more factory real estate put down. And I don't want this to annoy anybody, so we'll just do some clipping in the sides there. And then we'll finish out this corner. And that'll give us some more real estate to mess with. And since we have all the iron coming out on this side, and we need to get beams for making screws, we literally just need one constructor to do the screws. And that's it. So what we could do... And I like where I'm thinking. Maybe instead of... Yeah, I like this idea. Okay. Not saying it. You'll just have to stay tuned and see what I'm doing. Ugh. Oop. Oh wait, that's gonna be going that way though, so maybe I do need to take down all of them. Except for that one. I just placed that one. Notice it has a little itch, don't know why. Alright, now I can place this throughput back through. Very good. Alright. Oh, do a little stretch. Alright. Now we're coming down this way. And we can put... And here's the marvel of what I just did. And we can just put this little steel screw, and we're gonna need 5 beams, literally just 5. It's crazy. Okay, I was like, what is going on there? We are good. We're good now. And then... Donk. And if I need to expand off of that, then we'll just upgrade to a Mark II somewhere in there. But, now... 260 screws into a single assembler, which will be placed... Let's see if I like that. We don't need it to be... No, we do need Mark III. It's putting 260 screws. Actually, I guess I should see what path it draws up itself. I don't like that. Or, I don't mind that. I do like. Then, I just need to alter the way this one's facing. And this will make bolted iron plates. Heck yeah. And then merger, face this way. Cool. We're gonna be putting in 90 plates, so we at least need a Mark II off of this, but we'll mark 3 this. Because that's what we've done. There we go. Plates, screws. Now we need to get some steel going this way, and we'll need to split from wherever this is and take even more steel down to the end. Right? No? Yeah, we'll be taking these down to the end where the rods are. And then we need to split somewhere underneath for the beams. So we'll get that figured out over here. Which requires some... I think I put a Mark II belt, or Mark II on top. No, I put a Mark I. So, Mark II upgrade. And then Mark II belt. And it needs to go right there. So let's run it like right here. And then we'll put a splitter on the roof. The roof is on fire. How can I accomplish what I want? I think I know. We just need to do this though. Am I running out of reinforced iron plates? Yeah. Sick. That's not cool. Because I need those right now. You know what? We'll place... We'll do that again. Hold on. So that's good. I like that. You know what I don't like? That we're running out of reinforced iron plates. Well, here's where we will probably stop, and let's make note of things that we need to do. So for one, let's get some checkboxes in here. I can't remember how you do an empty one, if you just keep it empty like this or put an X in. We'll see. So we need basic iron, factories, depot going, and then let's see how that looks. Yeah, we need, there we go. Basic factories into depot, and then let's go ahead and, oh, I'm pressing random stuff. Copy, paste. So after basic factories, we need to come back over here and we need to get modular frame setup and into versatile frameworks. Okay, let's just do something like this. Copy that. And then we'll do versatile frameworks. Hopefully I'm spelling all this right. What? There we go. Versatile frameworks, and then we need to get stators. And then paste again. Automated speed wiring, I believe is what it's called. Nope, just automated wiring. So basic factories into depot, and then modular frames will need to set up versatile frameworks, stators, and the automated wiring. That's going to be the big target for the next duration of the stream. And I think for now we're going to do can't. But we'll need to go back to the main factory and we'll end our episode there. Very nice. Come on. Alrighty, we are close. But yeah, the reserve for the reinforced iron plates ran out, so that would be this one. Means we could get one of the Mercer Spears back. You have tons of that, tons of that, tons of that. Very nice. Tons of rotors. Don't have rods. I don't have screws on me. I do have plates. Sweet. But let's go ahead and throw in the tickets. Mercer Spears. Black powder will keep on me. We're good here. We'll keep all that. Rigger motor. So we could get 7.5 per minute if we add in crystal oscillators and then increasing one rotor and one dill, but I feel like that's going to be very less efficient. Requires the plates and adding in crystal quartz or quartz crystal. Now this might be a decent one. We're gonna rescan and get shit. We're gonna get nothing. Oh, I don't even want to grab these because I have the better alternatives to either one of these. I should have grabbed that quartz crystal one probably. Let's grab the singular hard drive we have. Come up and throw things that we're not necessarily needing in the inventory to the sink. Place the one bunk, let it go there. Alrighty, and that's going to be everything for today. And we got a lot done. That's for sure. We got the space elevator back up. And we have the smart plating being made with this factory here, which is pretty good. I think I set it up decently enough. And we should be able to expand on it at some point if we really needed to. And we have all of this going as we would expect. I don't have it going into this container, I guess. But we'll get that figured out in the next episode since we'll be working on all of those things that I have put in the right side over there on the task list. So stay tuned if you like this episode and you would like to watch the next one where we kind of go through all of those. And I hope to be doing all of those in the same episode and get that going. So again, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications if you'd like to know when I'm... I believe you can do that when I'm going live, if you have those turned on, and when the video posts. So just make sure you're going through that. Hopefully, you know, start to get some traction. And if you're watching all the way through, I appreciate you a lot. Would also appreciate a follow on Twitch if you're watching from YouTube. But if you're not and you're on Twitch instead and you're not seeing this on YouTube, if you could go give that video a like and or give me a subscribe on there as well. Would greatly appreciate all of it. So it was a very good session, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.